via email, but she vowed not to drop out of the competition, saying, "I don't quit on things." So she'll be dancing live tonight with the rest of the contestants, including the show's 3 single mothers. How do they juggle the demanding dance schedule with motherhood? We asked Cameron Matheson to go behind the scenes to find out.
Pamela Anderson, Kate Goslin, and Niecy Nash all share the pressures of juggling their Dancing with the Stars schedule while off camera raising kids as divorced moms.
It's definitely a challenge. It's a good challenge. This is organizational skills to the max.
The key to feeding lots of people is moving very quickly so they don't get grouchy.
Kate Goslin became a household name starring with her 8 kids in a cable TV reality show. Her ex-husband John helps watch their kids in Pennsylvania while she's on Dancing with the Stars in Los Angeles. But even when Kate's home rehearsing in her basement, she wishes she could spend more time with her children.
I miss them regardless. I miss them. One day this week during practice, I had a little meltdown while we were dancing, and I heard them upstairs, and I just, started crying, and I was like, I just miss my kids.
Pamela Anderson can relate.
I drop my kids off at school, I go straight to rehearsal, and then I pick them up right after rehearsal. Juggling everything has been, it's been a challenge, but you always put your kids first, and then everything else falls into place.
Speaking of juggling things, how do you juggle being one of the world's most famous sex symbols and also being a great mom?
I don't think of myself as a sex symbol, and think of myself more as a mom, I guess.
A protective mom when it comes to the privacy of her 12 and 13-year-old sons. She refuses to have their photos publicized. Now, can you tell me why that is?
I just don't think that they need to be in the spotlight unless they decide to later on in life.
Single mom Niecy Nash claims raising her 18-year-old son and 2 daughters, 15 and 10, is tougher than being a mom to toddlers.
I disagree with the notion that somehow my kids can take care of themselves because they're older. They can't. The truth of the matter is it's easier when they're younger because you don't require much. Something to eat, a popsicle for a snack, and a nap. But talk about when your children are faced with choices and decisions in life, in love, in trying to navigate their hormones, who they're going to hang around, trying to see them clear through graduation. All of those things are far harder than, a snack and a nap.
I was wondering if you had any comment on that.
Here's my comment when people start talking about teenagers. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to hear about it.
I mean, if it gets harder.
Yes. I don't want to hear about it because I just want to do today.
What's the biggest misconception about you?
That I'm using my kids for fame and fortune. That just does me in. I am in a job that any work that comes my way in this job is most cost effective. I hate being away from my kids.
I got to tell you, being a very, very involved father and doing Dancing with the Stars, it was the hardest part for me, being away from my kids, missing my kids, seeing how much they miss me. And I had full-time backup. I had Vanessa at home helping out. I have a newfound respect for these 3 contestants. Even when I was interviewing Pamela Anderson, she was trying to rush through the interview to get back to her kids. So it's nice to see that it's their #1 priority.
That is nice to see. We're also going to see quickly Erin Andrews out tonight despite those death threats.
Exactly. She's not a quitter. According to her, she's going to stick with it, which is, impressive. I guess they have everybody involved that needs to be involved to protect her and make sure that she's okay. So
that is good.
Way
news.
to go.
Okay, Cameron, thanks very much. You can see them all compete tonight on Dancing with the Stars. That starts at 8 Eastern, 7 Central.